Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva, and as some of you may or may not know, I am a student. I'm a university student and I study environmental science, hence this channel all about sustainable living. And today I just wanted to share with you how I remain sustainable while still in education. So here are my sustainable school swaps. The first thing I want to talk to you about is books and notepads and all sorts of note-taking things. So I just use all the notepads I already have. This is an old diary that I'm just going back and using all the days I never wrote on. And this notebook wasn't actually used from this university, from a previous uni. With previous notes, I just fill up all the margins and everything until there's nothing left, and then I recycle it. Nowadays, I take most of my notes on my computer, but I do like to have my compiled notes in a folder. So this folder I've had for years and years and years. I just reuse it and recycle the paper every now and then, and I just add to my notes here. I make sure they're printed on a narrow margin and double-sided, and yeah. I then also keep my diary and all my to-do lists on my computer now. I use Google Calendar and Google Tasks lists so that I can see everything I need to do, and I even use Google Notes for all of my posts. Another big thing for me is textbooks. I love textbooks and physical textbooks. So if I can't get them from my library or as an online format, which you often can with your university library or school library, then I buy them secondhand off of eBay. I find this is much cheaper and it means that I can still highlight them and write notes in them and just use them. Now in my pencil case, I carry a variety of colouring pencils, a variety of pencil highlighters, which work great, just a normal HB pencil, and my fountain pen, which I've had for about 4 years now. I also have a rubber, which was gifted to me, and a metal pencil sharpener, which has 2 different sizes in it, which is super useful, and I've had it forever. If you didn't already know, you can compost your pencil shavings, so I collect them in this little jar, which is also upcycled. I then keep all of my pens and pencils, etc. in a vegan leather pencil case. This was a gift. This is from Matinat. I love Matinat, and I refill my fountain pen from a big bottle of ink with this refillable ink cartridge. Like I said, I've had my pen for about 4 years now, and this is the only ink cartridge I've ever had, although it is plastic, and I just refill it over and over. And nowadays I don't use as much ink because I use a computer more, so this ink bottle will last me between 6 months and a year. So next is my desk. My desk is just an empty shelf on my bookcase. This is where I like to work. I use it as a standing desk, and the bookcase is also secondhand. If I want to sit down, I sit on these meditation cushions, all but one are secondhand, and I sit at my secondhand coffee table. For food, I always take a packed lunch, so I made some bread rolls to last me a few days, and some leek and potato soup since leeks are now back in season, and just filled up my really old flask and kept any leftovers in the fridge, portioned them out for lunch tomorrow and the next day. I then buttered my bread rolls and I put them in a little bag that I made years ago from a plastic bag and a piece of scrap fabric, almost like a DIY sandwich bag. I've also had this sandwich bag for about 4 years and it works great. This is the rest of my lunch. I have a Chili's bottle with tea, which I will empty and use for water. I then always take my spoon, my penknife, my orange napkin, and a face mask, of course. I then use this backpack, which I've had for years, and I do have a bag cover for when it rains, but it's a perfect size and works great for cycling to uni and walking. So I have 2 methods of transport, either walking or cycling. Walking takes a bit longer, so I usually opt to cycle. My bike is not secondhand. I did buy it new a few years ago, but it was such a great investment, I'll keep it forever. And then all of my electronics, I try and buy secondhand or refurbished. These headphones I did get for free, but my computer I did buy new about 5 or 6 years ago, but I keep her all nice and healthy and up to date. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any content you want to see from me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a beautiful day and stay kind. Bye.